Okay. Well, are you going to give me some history about moon landings that may or may not have happened?
Oh, I'm going to give
before we get into the new mission to the moon, the first
I'm going to give you
landing.
a moon landing. Have you
kidding.
seen Modern Family?
No.
You've never watched Modern Family episodes?
No.
Oh my God. Do you even know the characters? This isn't even going to work. When two men touch butts in the gym when they're naked, it's called a moon landing. Thank you, Cam. That was Cam on Modern Family. And then, like, if they just get out of the shower, they call it a splashdown. That's total Modern Family. Oh,
the more you know,
Jay
friends.
and Cam.
The more
okay.
you
It was
know.
funny. Go watch that episode. It was hysterical. Okay. We'll do brief history of moon landings, and then we'll get right up to Artemis. Okay. So here's what's going on. This actually doesn't really go back that far, right? Because it's not like we've been...
1972.
Right. Well, no, like 1969 or whatever.
Okay.
Actually landed on the moon.
The first
Right.
time with Nixon.
Yeah. So it basically started back in the 1960s when the United States and the Soviet Union were in their Cold War, right?
Yeah.
Coming out of World War II, we went through the 50s, the whole Cold War thing. And they were sort of doing this dick measuring contest,
Okay.
right? To see who could get to the moon and back. The space race, right?
Yeah.
Who could get to the moon the fast, who could build the most nuclear weapons the fast, who could, like that's what was happening at the time. So the
Yes.
moon represented one of those things. So basically we went nuts and threw pretty much everything at it. And spoiler alert, we won.
Yep.
We landed on the moon, Amanda.
Okay.
No conspiracy theory.
Got it.
It worked. Okay. So between 1969 and 1972, how many times did we land on the moon?
0.
Any
Just kidding.
how many times do people say we officially landed on the
But
moon?
like, hold on. What's the definition of landing on the moon?
Landed.
Because like
Parked.
the only time that
Stopped.
there's
No flyby.
no, but
Down.
with people, because I know like
People.
I mean, there's the big one obviously with Buzz
People.
that got out and like
Nope. Not
and,
necessarily got out. Just landed.
Oh, okay. But that's what I'm saying. Like when you you're saying spaceship touched the moon. I
Yes.
have no clue.
6. Okay. We did 6 times between 1969
Why didn't they
and
get out?
1972. Well, some of them, I don't know. Maybe some kind. Listen, this was not an episode on moons. I don't know on how that all works. I'm just telling you we did it. Okay, fine.
Okay, 6 times. Got
Yeah,
it. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then, as far as I could tell, in 1972, we just sort of stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Just that was it.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't like something bad happened. Well, something bad did happen. Apollo 13.
Oh,
Did you watch
yes,
Apollo 13?
I did.
Okay.
It's a very sad one.
So you watched that? Okay. Yeah, there you go. So that kind of sucked. But yeah, I think it was just like they figured out they did it. They beat the Russians. And so they were done. They didn't want to spend their money on it anymore. That's kind of what I found. And then since then, no humans have gone back since Gene Cernan was the last guy on the moon, December of 1972.
Okay.
So basically the whole idea of the moon was we did something super hard, assumed we could do it over and over and over again if we wanted to, and then slowly realized we completely and totally forgot how to do it. And so here we are today talking about we need to learn how to go back there.
But isn't there like a space station that's
There
up
is.
in space somewhere?
There is.
I don't
There's
even know in like
yes.
relation to where it is compared to the moon. But
Okay, yeah.
There's a space station.
There is. There's the International Space Station. That is a perfect segue because that was Space Shuttle program. So that came in the 1980s. So the moon is like whatever it is, 250,000 miles away. It's like far away. The International Space Station is only 250 miles away, like above the Earth's atmosphere. So like we're not even in real space at the International Space Station.
Fair. I
We're
mean,
in
you're just
pseudo
right
space.
about.
You know what we are? We're in sorta space.
Nah.
That's what we are. Yeah. So that's the Space Shuttle program. Like I thought when I was researching all this, I was like, oh, well, didn't we do it again with the Space Shuttle? Absolutely not. We did not. The Space Shuttle program was built with the whole premise of like trying to figure out how to build the International Space Station. So that wasn't even really a rocket. The Space Shuttle was more like a cargo ship. Think like a big rig on the freeway.
Okay.
That like right,
Yeah.
except more like a Mercedes G-Wagon, but like as long as a big rig. Right?
Okay.
Because it was like super expensive, super complex. So, like we go big when we make stuff.
Yeah.
But the whole idea was to haul shit up there, haul tools up there, haul parts up there, build the International Space Station, and then like be able to come back and forth all day long. That was a Space Shuttle program.
How long did that go
In the
for?
1980s.
30 years?
Shit. Yeah, like 30 years, I think it did. Right.
Okay.
Till like 2011? Question mark?
And then
Yeah.
we just like abandoned it?
Well, we did. There was a few mishaps.
Oh.
Do you not remember? 1986?
Oh, I was not born
1986.
yet.
Okay. Oh, I totally remember this. That you
And this
weren't
was
born.
in August.
Okay, but there was another one in 2003, so I'm going to quiz you on that in a second. So wait. So 1986, I totally remember this. So I am sitting in 8th grade, Mrs. Smith's class, and I remember when the Challenger took off.
Oh, that's
And then,
okay,
I don't know
yeah.
what it was, a minute a minute into the flight. I don't remember exactly. And the whole thing blew up. I mean, we weren't watching it live, but it was crazy because the program had only started a few years ago. So like it was massive. Like everybody was watching all the launches all the time. And I remember all of our teachers got immediately called to like whatever they call it, that like the learning center. I don't know what they called it, whatever. And then they came back and they told us all what just happened. And then they wheeled in the televisions and we all turned on the live feed and watched like the aftermath of everything. I was like super freaked out by the whole thing. I could not believe. I'm like, this shit just happened. This is real. It scared the shit out of me. Yeah. And then it happened again in 2003. You were alive and kind of old by then.
I mean, I was still in college.
Do you remember what the name was?
No.
The Columbia.
Oh.
Space Shuttle Columbia. Yeah, I think that one was on re-entry.
And this is why we do the show, because like things that I should know in my lifetime.
Yeah. No, that one was worse. Well, I mean, I don't know what's worse.
But they didn't die. It's not like they imploded.
They died. So in 86, they exploded and died. In the middle of the air, you watched them all die. It was terrible. Then in 2003, they pretty much just disintegrated and melted on the way back. Yeah.
Oh.
Couldn't get back in. Oh, it was fucking terrible. Like 15 people, like 14 people died. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh. So here's the thing. You would think the space shuttle program would have ended in 2003, right?
Well, no. I mean, new technology. They kept going.
No. Right. Exactly.
But then again,
hey, the over under on number of deaths before we shut the program must have been 15 because 14 people died. 7 astronauts. 7 astronauts. Yeah.
So, no, I would say that space exploration outweighs. Like, that's the mentality that they would have, though.
You are
not
terrible.
Not me.
Oh, my God.
The mentality probably is that space exploration outweighs, casualties. Sadly.
I think that's true and sucky.
Yes, absolutely.
But here's
both things. You can sit in both things where there's truth and it still sucks.
Uncomfortably. Yes. Okay. That's where I am. So I think the real reason they ended up shutting it down was because they figured out they were like done. They did the thing. After 30 years, they built a space station. They drove back and forth a lot.
So it just sits there empty now?
They were just sort of done. I mean, people are in it. I don't think any Americans.
Didn't we just rescue like some people from space?
We did.
I don't know. Elon rescued them, right?
We should check that out. Yeah. No. I think they just shut it down because it just got boring. Like they were just like, we don't really have a grander plan than this. So that sort of killed it. And then they just sort of like said, forget it. Remember what I said about how expensive it was to run the whole G-Wagon idea? I think that's why they were like, yeah, we're done. This is just too much money for like no real payoff.
So did you find anything after we looked it up?
I have it right here.
Did you confirm or deny?
I confirmed. Yes. And we should have known this because this was last year.
Well, we knew Elon went up and he saved some astronauts, but I just didn't know where they were stuck.
It wasn't Elon. I mean, himself.
Well, it was his company,
okay, whatever. SpaceX, yeah.
Sure.
The SpaceX Crew Dragon.
Sure.
In March 2025, rescued Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore, who ended up staying in space at the International Space Station for 286 days when I guess their spacecraft had technical problems. They were only supposed to stay 10 days. They say 286.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What? That's crazy. Like it took that long to get them down. Anyway. Whatever.
In space.
See, there you go.
I don't know. I have no desire to go. But
we weren't using the space shuttle anymore by that time. That's for sure.
That is true.
That's all I know.
So we now know we started the space program, 1960s-ish, landed on the moon, created the space station, did some shuttle runs.
Just so you know, my co-host just said we landed on the moon. She officially agreed that we landed on the moon. No more conspiracy.
I mean, I'm just going through your history timeline. But anyway, so then...
Fine, never mind.
So then we do the space shuttle, build the International Space Station.
We were shuttling, baby. There was a lot of shuttling.
The International Space Station still around, still operational. Yeah. I think it's closing like 2030-ish. And then we're going to like individual... I think the Russians are in charge
or something now. I don't know.
It's very Stranger Things.
It is.
But like, where does Artemis fit into this?
Hey, thanks for listening. If you like this content, subscribe, leave a review, and share with us your episode ideas. We'll pretend like they're ours and pass them off as our own. If you like this short and want to watch another, click here. If you want to catch a whole episode, click here.